Hey guys. Yo, yo, and yo. Fallen Empire and Fall of the Outcast. Hmm. Unique drop rates. Don't know if I need to do anything there actually. Can do a little bit of Fall of the Empire. Don't really remember like what I was building last. Maybe still last ruin, I'm not sure. Oh, the Black Sun for like the 200, right? That's what I was doing. Okay. Let me see how our progression is there. A little bit of cream for the hens. Halfway there, 264. I can actually be 300 today, and then we can jump into another timeline and lock it. I think after 300, I'm not going to be increasing my corruption for a while. Granted, I'll probably die at 300, to be honest. Like, I'll most likely take some lethal damage there. I've lost, like, a lot of endurance threshold somehow, and I don't really know how. Lost like 400 health. I wonder if my like old shield was giving me some endurance threshold. I'm not sure. Interesting. '21 we were as well on the front erased. Stuff finds. Aaron's Rail. Bone Golems. +1 to all minion skills as well. That's an interesting item. And it's rolled LP also. LP might be interesting on this. 6% chance to it grants you 4% of their missing health as reward. I've seen quite a few people on Reddit talking about how after the recent patch, it doesn't make much sense to like imprint unique items. People are thinking that like it's a huge nerf basically compared to pre-patch. My shield is on the making. No, I need like an LP2 version of this shield. It's not gonna happen otherwise. So it basically needs to put like health and block chance basically, or effectiveness and block chance, but the chance needs to be there, yeah. Click them both, maybe? %140 damage reflected on the chest. It even has like all resistance while channeling or something, so maybe it can be some sort of like a placeholder for Warpath. It's not too bad. It changed the order, or? Melee lightning and crit chance. T5 shred and melee damage. Necrotic health on kill. Melee attack speed. Needle Gamba. Chance to shred, health on kill. T6 attack speed. T7 attack speed. Health on kill. 100 health on kill. Critical strike multiplier per meter from the target up to 5 meters. Block chance is converted to parry chance while not wielding a shield. This is quite possibly playable, by the way, but it's certainly not the best. Where did you say I was able to farm this straight? I'm gonna delete these. These are terrible. Losswood. Is that like an echo? Yes? I'm just blind, probably. Forgotten. Ah, Lost with Folly. Right there. Slay the roaming fate weavers among the trails and woven holes. Scatter the weavers' followers across the surrounding echoes. Okay, so maybe imprint this today instead of like the shrines and see how it feels. Place Echo imprint in the slot to have a chance to spawn near the Echo Web. That's alright. I tried to find the needle. Why not? Yeah. Place an Echo to imprint in the slot to have a chance to spawn near the Echo Web. When a new Echo is generated. Sure. Place an armor weapon imprinted in the slot to have a chance to drop a pile of similar items when opening caches. Right, yeah. The similarity thingy is weapon regime imprinted slot have a chance to a pile of similar items when killing enemies in your regular echoes. Extra reward when you receive an echo reward. What is my stats count right now? Like 40, 51, 81, 182. So I have like 2 extra stats basically. Don't really need to like do anything with it. My needles will become trash. What is it that you want on it? You probably want like crit chance. And just melee damage now. Which type of melee damage do you want if it's one type? Because I think it cannot give like the universal type on a prefix roll. Like what type of damage are we dealing? Physical? Void maybe again? Probably void again actually. Don't think I've seen this arena before, by the way. I had like a really good sleep yesterday, and my eyes are like crazy tired still. I don't know what's going on. Perichance on a two-hander. It's a mace though. Maces are memes. Slay the roaming fate weavers. It's already procced. That is so lucky, by the way. What's going on? Very nice. All needles are becoming trash. I managed to roll like a T7 attack speed. But to be honest with you, I kind of regret that like I left so many on the floor. Because like I only picked up the ones that are like high weaver numbers, right? But for such an item, I think you might actually be able to hit something decent even with like 10, weaver 10. All you need at the end of the day is like T7 melee. Like that's it, you know? It's going to be a strong item there. What are these projectiles? Fire penetration with melee attacks. That necklace. Oh, LP3 Quicksilver. 60% health regeneration. Melee physical on sword, yeah, maybe. So off the right there. Oh. Oh no, it's only LP1. Is that enough? Or 20 scissors. I don't know if any build is using scissors, but maybe we mess around with one eventually. Is LP1 enough? It's tough, isn't it? Fuck. I think we fireside turtle this one. Yo, that's insane, by the way. It's hard to see. Talking to a friend of mine about like Epoch for a little bit, and he said most of the time the fight is like a little bit too I don't know, crowded, like just there's just too much going on towards the end, especially that like you just probably like face tank and kill him. I have no experience over the fight at all, so the normal or the Uber one. I would attempt the normal one, right? Like, I'd probably die on the normal one, if I have to guess. I'll be honest with you, like, I wouldn't die if I optimize my idols a little bit and my chest a little bit, because I think I'll be immortal if I do that. I believe Uberoth is dealing like void, maybe a little bit of fire and cold damage. With the idols, I am capable of getting physical damage instead of fire and cold. And with the chest, I can get physical damage instead of void. So, like, that will make me immortal. I think so. I think you will have a hard time fucking up so bad that, like, he just outright kills you. Normal is kind of easy, to be honest. I've not seen it, though. It will be, like, complete blind playthrough. Isn't there going to be some sort of, like, a cheese? I'm like, oh, I should have stayed outside kind of thing. Like, it's kind of obvious, but on the first attempt, you might just, like, fail it. You know what I mean? That's usually what kills you. The stuff that you do not know yet. It's not the fact that, like, it's hard. It's just, you know, on the go you need to figure it out, and when you don't figure it out, you're dead kind of thing. I guess we know we go next. Can tank it on my judgment. Critical strike chance is huge. Physical damage and 0. Damn, this one tried. Oh, it was not flat anyways. Like, I don't like the percentage crit chance. It's good, but like that's probably not where you want it. We're gonna fireside turtle this one. Most of the videos can tank it, and I wouldn't recommend trying it in hardcore, obviously. Yeah, but like, we're gonna come up to the state where I would like to kill my character or just like have a really good milestone completed. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it starts getting like repetitive, and getting to upgrades, even though like it is possible for me to like find a lot of upgrades. Like, I don't like my chest. I want like unique boots and shield at the very least. Technically, I can even like upgrade my, you know, judgment relic, but like, these are very, very long shots. And it's gonna take forever. Don't know what to put here. I like a bone claimer one. Let's try this one. As long as I leave some necessary items for the next character to become like incredibly strong on the go. And most of the time in Last Epoch that comes down to running Julra. It's like your new character cannot run like T3 Julra or whatever, you know? So as long as like you're comfortable, that you have done the items, prepared, I think dying is fine. Especially to Aberoth. Like building up to Aberoth and dying to him is good in my opinion, it's fine. Ever since I last played Last Epoch, I think they have improved the pack size quite a bit. Not quite. Mana regeneration. Are you serious? I didn't even know that was a thing for two-handed swords. Why do you want mana and mana regen? Like ever? Just managed to kill my Aberoth once, and I'm not trying to do it more time at the moment because it just sucks on the judgments. Yeah, I think you basically need like more single target if I have to guess. Some sort of like a build up on a single target is probably what is required. Judgment is a little bit lacking that for sure. I don't know if you're playing like a Judgment with Consecrating Ground or just like direct damage, by the way, I'm not sure. Oh, you're playing Righteous Fire as well, I see. Fair. Nice. Oh, we have a super beacon. Maybe do the super beacon. It's most likely gonna like unlock. Where it drops the consecrated ground circles, so it doesn't carry with you, huh? So you don't have like the anointed basically. You burn the ground pretty much. Interesting. Okay. Like higher mana cost, more damage on it. Surprise! Where did you come from? LP2, the Rainbow Edge. LP3, Bow's Anarchy. This is the Shurikens, isn't it? I very much doubt anything can make Shuriken a good ability. I don't know. 40% chance for Shurikens to ricochet 3 additional times. It would be an incredible leveling. That being said though, like... two-hander and throwing. Isn't there a Chakram version? Never played it. But listen, Chakram might not be able to ricochet. And then why are you using this weapon? I think, to be fair, this is I think a leveling weapon for the most part, but now that like it managed to roll obviously LP3, like it could stretch to late game. Maybe. Shurikens are like kind of fun to play, but it was so underwhelming when I tried it. I was completely southbound on like the new character though, so with some backup maybe it's gonna feel better, I don't know. Only uses for the blade shield. Yeah, most of the rogues are using that, right? Was giving like armor, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Really good high armor uptime also. Some shred if you want. I think last Epoch has the better rogue gameplay. Grimdown has a good rogue as well, the Nice Blade, by the way. It feels pretty good to play it. Most of the time I find rogue to be a little bit like wonky in ARPGs. it's a little bit more straightforward to fix your defenses when it comes to like either hardcore gameplay or the corruption stacking in last Epoch and like on a Sentinel, let alone Paladin for sure. It's just much more straightforward, easier to understand, do a game plan, like you have like a decent curve at building up your character. Damage per movement speed. Your next movement skill deals more damage. Okay, I'll Fireside Turtle one as well. I like this item a lot, but I think I need a higher LP on this. Isn't that like big boosts probably, right? For the warpath, if you can just keep on channeling going forever, up to like 40% more is nothing to scoff at. Alright, so if you're snapshotting your movement ability and continuing that movement ability, is warpath a movement ability? Warpath is movement? Yeah, it is. It's pretty nutty, for sure. But I do still believe you would like an LP2, at the very least. I want to say so. LP2, yeah. Because LP1, like, you put movement speed. You probably want that, like, strength over there. Like, T7 strength, maybe T7 movement. Well, to be fair, like, movement feels amazing with Warpath, so you probably want the T7 movements. You want all the movements you can get on something like Warpath builds. It becomes unreal when you're like traversing screens as fast as Warpath does. I should level 1 today. Oh, lizards. Reduce channel cost. 50%. It's probably like a maid stat. Summon a crab. Smelt his wrath. Yeah, it gives all resistance too, it's just that like... there's no health on them, and boots are like so big when it comes to health, right? I think boots are capable of rolling hybrid, so... Wasn't boots capable of rolling hybrid? Like, my boots are not so great either. Hey, Marshmallow. How can you get so many stats on an item? In the late game of Last Epoch, you can have like higher tiers of affixes basically rolling by chance, right? So something like this. The T7 attunement roll on these boots. And on top of that, in very late game, you can find unique items with legendary potential. And the higher the legendary potential, the more affixes you can actually like transfer from one item onto that unique to have even more stats on it. So it's about like late game scaling basically. The jumps between like the tiers of the affixes is like a lot higher from like T5 to T6 and then T6 to T7. So it's like T5 is like 8 strength, T6 would be like 12, out of nowhere it gains like 50% more. And then T7 would be like 17 strength. You know what I mean? It just jumps a lot higher. Becomes much bigger, yeah. Let's do a boss run. Just slamming, he didn't do anything else. Still couldn't find this. Only a single one. I'll enter there. How about this? If I find myself a nice needle, nice weapon for Warpath, I'll make a character for it. Time Rot build? I've tried it once. The thing that I didn't try as a Sentinel Enjoyer is Shield Throw, I think. Not sure if it's strong or not. Time Rot build with a 2-ender blade from the Harb, which kills Uber Abaroth in 45 seconds. I want to say there's like a... Falconer build with like bleed stacking, if I'm not mistaken, that's extremely strong. And kills Uber Abaroth. Really quick. It might be quicker than what you just wrote. That's been like kind of nerfed recently, but it still is very strong. I think so. Solarons is nice, I guess. I was thinking something. I already have volatile reversal. I wonder if I can make my character even more offensive by using volatile reversal instead of the spear throw. Because I haven't tried it. I didn't really like theorycraft that at all, you know? Maybe it's like easier to use the reversal. We're being rewarded for exploring. Crazy. B2 Plague. Increased void and necrotic damage. More armor multiplicative with the other modifiers. Armor mitigation also applying to damage over time. A decayed skull. 80% increased. LP3 on this and we're golden. The base is just far too bad. You have to realize Leonine Great Helm is just too good. Like, you just become crit immune at level 85. So replacing that for anything else. Poop. Bow attack speed. So much loot. This place seems to have Nemesis every time. I think the lizard Has bailed. Probably somehow engaged them, not sure. This is the first LP2 Gladiator's Oath. I want like LP3 versions of these to make a character around, but like I need 2 of them even. Sort of heading backwards, which is not something that I want, but I want these tombs, man. It's like a pseudo false temple. Halfway. Huge drop. Fine, I'll grab the LP1 Pseudorons. Next Judgment 60%. And then you have Volatile Reversal. Take increased damage over time. Only 15% more. Base Void damage is converted to Fire. Time Rot Chance is converted to Ignite. Damage per travel. No longer traversal. Haste duration. You gain haste buff for a short duration when you jump backwards. I do not want to jump back in time. When you critically strike at least one enemy with volatile reversal, you gain mana. Wasn't volatile reversal capable of like opening up the enemies a little bit to make them take even more damage? As far as I can find, time rifts is like the only one. Doesn't scale with points. Only the duration scales. Cooldown is reduced. The cooldown normally is 4 seconds though, you don't really need to like reduce that. Okay, I'm gonna need to try this out one time. So no second jump. So that like it starts into the cooldown immediately, right? Second combo ability now jumps you forward in time. No. Would you need damage from volatile reversal or cooldown recovery? Oh, this is going to cost me so much mana, which is really counterproductive. It's not good. Is there any like mana reduction nodes here? If anything, more mana cost is what is available. Oh no. This is costing more and more. Damn. This is not happening, guys. Don't think so. I don't like it. It's not happening. Can look into healing hands a little bit also. What sort of buffs am I gaining from healing hands? Obviously quite a bit of healing. Healing and damage, right? Can make it so that like healing hands is proccing all the time. Deals additional spell damage based on your increased healing effectiveness. Less void damage taken. Healing hands grants allies. Is that also me? I'm not sure. Healing hands grants allies 10% less void damage taken. Is that me also? Oops, I don't really like healing hands either, to be honest. It's going to be back to Jav, honestly. Jav is very, very good. I'll try a little bit more offensive spear throw. Guys, where do you get the jab pluses, by the way? It's like Helm or something, maybe. Maybe Relic. Not sure. Beast. This item right here. 40 armor, 5% armor. Holy crap. Does it actually manage to give me 1% more mitigation? It doesn't. How's the Paladin going? My Paladin's only level 68 and I've been playing PoE 2 an unhealthy amount recently. What type of PoE 2 are you playing? Like what build and like which type of league, let's say? 1, 2 here. 2 here. Something like this. There's a little bit more damage over there too. Spell damage healing effectiveness. I need to click that too. 18 plus 2 basically, right? So like I'm gonna get 2 more. 1, 2. So no points into this. Wait, this should still be dealing quite a bit of damage to be fair, compared to before. Lightning Arrow Deadeye, which is like running easy through the maps. Yeah, it's the meta right now, Lightning. Lightning Arrow and Lightning Spear, I think those two are just like pumping, if I'm not mistaken. 21 already maximum level. Sticking for about like 4k. I thought it was going to be much more offensive than this. Paladin is going pretty good. Spacing out to like what I should be focusing on a little bit when it comes to like my upgrades and my progression. But it's very strong. I don't think I've ever had this strong of a character in hardcore. No way. Because we're approaching 300 corruption now. And I don't even seem to be taking damage unless like I stand and shit. It's very cool. That hits me. That's stupid. How is that hitting me? In my brain, I feel like I cannot react faster than this, you know? I'm reacting. I don't know. Sure. It's good to be able to tank the entire thing, I suppose. Ooh, LP2 there. He's a tanky boy. I am. 100%. Poison damage. Aye, aye, aye. That's very unfortunate. LP2 Confluence. Increased fire damage taken on hits. Spell Void, Spell Necrotic with LP2. I mean, it's kind of unique to have spell damage like that, but I don't see something amazing though. Action. Hey Envy, good day mates. Good Monday to you. Yeah, so it's trying to drop the belts, but not the right bases though. Like Nomad, Praetorian, one of them. Hybrid, Sealed. That's my belts. I just want a armor base basically. My belt is decent, but I need armor on it. I don't even know why I have a tongue. One more confluence. It's not really a leveling item, is it? I think LP2 confluence is like very rare, by the way, because it's like a level 81 item. I just fail to see why it is so big. Because it's like... $18 times 3 spell damage, but they are specific though. Ooh. Let's see what happens to this one. Chance to chill and minion spell. I mean, this is a minion item, isn't it? So minion spell T5. This is good. 29 minion spell damage. The rest is kinda meh. For cold minions it might be interesting. T4 cold. Well, elemental damage over time doesn't really work for your minion elemental damage over time, does it? Bit confusing. But cold minions should gain the damage increase from the cold damage there, I think. The item is so big it doesn't fit the screen. I want to play Elite, but gotta work today. I'm gonna have to stop earlier today as well. I have some stuff to fix like IRL. Gonna go pick up my son from the school. And then maybe do some like tidying and cleaning at home. That's also why like I came online a little bit earlier than usual today. Just wanted to play. I have limited time in the afternoon, so trying to force it into the morning a little bit more. Somebody has to grind. Cruelty. Where are you, Oribus? We're so far away now. Deja vu. It's exactly the same entrance. Nails. Circle of Fortune has a lot of favor availables for me. That's what I even want for prophecies, I'm not sure. So indecisive there. The favor is accounts-wide. I think the easier thing to do is just like postpone it to the next character, so that like I can gear him up. Core of the Mountain, look at this one. I guess we know what I'm going to be putting into the Nemesis next. That's the shield for the mountain as well. Shield Rush. Probably not. Cemetery. Void damage taken as Fizz. Melee critical strike gems. Damage over time. Fire penetration, chance to shred. T6, chance to shred. I like the melee crit and shred, but probably not enough, right? Or not. Hybrid health. Elemental damage over time. Health and stun avoidance. This thing right here has really good health on it. I need to run a fireside turtle sometime. Probably break this, by the way. Yeah. $50 more. Okay, I need to put a fireside turtle, so I'm gonna run this one first. But we are getting about 300 corruption now, finally. And I'm gonna stop. I'll just like it. Like, I want to hit more. Until I lose my character. I think 300 corruption is pretty decent. Like, it's fine. What was, like, the highest prophecy for corruption requirements? How did you survive? Holy shit. Don't even know if I can play with a wand. Probably. Not sure. Mana and mana spent gained as ward. That's an awkward one too. Physical damage, right? Sure. Level 99 today. Ignite yourself when you use a fire or necrotic skill. Stack of ignite on you gives you spell damage. Ignite duration cleanses all of the ailments on a potion use. The Accumulator. Yeah, you need to be having like a lot of ignite stacks on you for this to be. A re-end Warpath. Don't know what sort of like idols you would like to run on a Warpath character, I'm not sure. Still have your build link straight, so let's see what you're running. That's terrible. Bit small too. Fire damage again. Ignite chance on hit. Okay, so spell damage. No, you want like elemental damage over time. I think it's possible, right? Yeah. Elemental damage is very decent too, but what's happening? Could try to push it a little bit further, maybe get lucky. Oh, it's minus 22. It managed to like remove the thing that I want, but I like how this guy's waiting for me to craft, by the way. What the hell? He didn't attack me. Melee damage and vitality. This is the one that you want to run, I think. Like full of these. And you can have up to like 6 vitality if I'm not mistaken. No, 5. Yeah. Half regen, melee damage. That's the one that you want to run. Humble Weaver with improved vitality and melee. Up to 6 melee. It's insane. Ice Scepter. I'm like, allergies going crazy everywhere. Is itchy right now? What ignited him? Oh, I only have 2 fire sites remaining, man. Damn. Might as well puffed on this. Okay. Some awful stuff. Roaming fates, 5 sites. Little bit of 5-side gambling. T7 with T1, T5 on this affix sealed. Melee lightning, crits, necrotic. If this this is an insane weapon, damn. This needs to go like lightning damage or maybe like crits, right? Yeah, there's insane amounts of like crit. Electrify, chance to smite on hit with throwing attacks 10 times per second. This is ridiculous. But what you need here is like something that synergizes with these. Well, that does. Yo, what is this item? This is insane. Chance to shock over here too. Even all attributes is insanely good. What the hell? What is the difference between electrify and shock? Deals lightning damage over time. It can stack an unlimited amount of times. By default, each stack is dealing 44 damage, and it's lightning, so you can scale it with lightning damage. So this is electrifying on hit, and chance to cast smite on hit with throwing attacks. And javelin is, of course, a throwing attack. Oh, this is such an interesting item, honestly. Shock reduces lightning resistance, stack 10 times. And it has a chance to stun the enemy as well. Versus bosses and players, it's less effective. I think this is one of the better items I have ever found in this game. It's just that, like, I don't have the control over the game to make something out of this. Like, Does javelin throw synergize with like snipe casting, like automatic smite casting? How does like smite even scale? Where are you, smites? Spell, fire, and attunements. Can you convert this to full lightning? Yeah, you can. Oh! What the fuck am I looking at? I'm creating this. Some very interesting ones here that I would like to make something out of. It's not a spell though, is it? It's not a spell, but the smite is a spell. That's the interesting part, right? Don't know if I want to like roll the LP2s. Not sure. The face of the mountain is giving you block chance per 2% endurance above the cap. Less physical damage taken on block. I don't really like the face of the mountain, unless like it's LP3 or something. I don't think it's good. I have 2 confluences. Surely I can roll both of them, right? 3A and adjustments. It's technically better than mine. I just don't know what to put on it. Influences are gone. Turtle has betrayed me. I mean, I could... Where is that shield? Still puts it on Necro, I guess. Nemesis. I can put that to Nemesis as well. It's a very decent item, so... Where did you go? There they are. Not a single LP from the turtle. What are the odds? Scammed. Guys, you need to make some sort of like a lightning jav smite guy, basically. Would that be like a paladin, or would that be forge guard? It would be a paladin, wouldn't it? Caster is more paladin, if anything. Thrower is a paladin as well, is it? Throwing attack damage. Bleed chance, you don't care about that. No, not really. Forge Guard has some decent throwing stuff also. But this is physical though. Interesting. When you directly use, yeah. And pluses on the smites with critical hit chance. I need to find like where is the javelin rolling. Added lightning throwing damage to jav. There are no pluses to jav or what? Like, I don't know. Base damage becomes lightning. Base physical damage is converted to lightning. Not increases to physical damage anymore. Ignite and bleed from all sources is converted to electrify. Holy crap. All sources. That changes things. You know why? Because Paladin scales throwing bleed and bleed chance here. %. Increased damage over time granted 7% per point. Bleed you inflict penetrates physical resistance, and you have a chance to be granted increased damage over time if you have received a stack of bleeding from penance recently. Maximum of 3 divine essences. %, increase armor and healing effectiveness. They also reduce the damage over time you take by 5. Like, this is something that I want to click a couple of times as well. 15% increased armor and healing effectiveness. You can have a maximum of 3 divines, but this is... yeah, like, I don't have points to... like, I could put like 1 point, take away 1 point from here. And then what? I'm gonna have 2 more points coming up, right? Armor mitigating applying, and this is like direct reduce. Yeah, so it's like more valuable after the 5th point. Sure, let's do it. I really want to use that weapon. I don't know how to do it. Like, getting to level 60 on a new character is gonna take a while. And I really want to make a new Paladin, I guess. I don't know. The weapon is insane, I think. Oh, I can't even take away a point from there. That's so sad. Damn. Three more points is like 150 more armor. And it's gonna scale with my percentages. You got me, man. One thing at a time. I'll get to 300 corruption first. Every second I have 20% chance of gaining a Divine Essence, which 2 stacks is not giving me an armor. 3 stacks manages to give 1% mitigation. And it can stack to 3, but having 3 with only 2 points is very low chance. I think what you want is like 4 points into this. Tough one. Very tough. need to open the chest before. Throwing attack speed. $54 more here. It's my first one of the season. Let's do at least one run to see how 318 corruption feels on this character. Lightning damage? No. Melee damage, leeching. Good mob type, please. This might be a very good experience for me. Oh, shit. Okay. There's that chest piece that I wanted to mess around with. 1000 dodge rating from boots, by the way. Can you not kill me, please? Like, where did they even come from? Raytoin. Oof. Stuff are finally hurting, by the way. Like that guy's regular just swing took like 30% of my life, so. Humble has a flat health and health on kill as well. So instead of vitality, you could go for that prefix too. But This is the spell damage version. I need the melee damage. That's still a good item though. Okay. LP2. Then I have like one of those idols I want to keep on enchanting. Armor. Bonus damage taken from crits. Does anybody know where do you get the plus to javelin? Like which armor piece or, you know. Doesn't feel too bad, by the way. 300 corruption, that is. dare I say you can go 500 corruption with this character, honestly. It's incredibly defensive. See you, love! It's like the Doom staff, I think. experience in haste. This is the key dropping zone. Ah, there was a prophecy. Okay. Some ring prophecies. Like, Iron Glass is the only good base here, and it has a wrong roll, so... Caspian. LP2 on Grim Constitution. Exciting. Too low spell damage on the branch. Well, we could check it, can't we? Alright. From the crafting, I should be able to check it. Might be chess piece, by the way, which is something that I dislike, but... Added javelin throwing damage and level of jav. It's a relic. Interesting. Thanks. There is 16, 16, 17 right over here. Void Cleave, Holy Aura, Smite. So you can have actually like Smite and Jav, and that is probably the dream, like T7, T7, right? Like that's not gonna happen, but that is definitely the dream. Place a weapon or a jewelry. Like, this used to work. I don't know if it's still working after the patch. That's the thing, right? We'll see. We will find out. Item to imprint. Sometimes drop in piles. But it has a sealed affix, so... that's probably not gonna work. It says... same type that always have a sealed affix matching one of the affixes on the imprinted item. Yeah, right. You know, you could certainly put like a belt with only hybrid health, and it's always going to be dropping a sealed hybrid health belt, I think. Maybe. That'd be crazy, by the way. Judgment T5. Yeah. I had to go use the bathrooms. I'm gonna take a short break here. I might actually level up a new Sentinel when I'm back. I'll be right back. Hello. Guys, is Lightning Spear capable of using the melee damage on a spear? Like, does it scale from that? Because if the answer is yes, I'm gonna open a character right now to mess around with that item. It doesn't have melee tag, so... It's like throwing. I wonder how it works. Like, all of this lightning damage just goes to waste or what? Melee damage and melee lightning damage. I don't know what the song is. Let's see if there's like any builds in Epoch tools. Skills. Jav. Judgment Aura. We can look at this as well to like compare to mine, by the way. Yeah, they're running the Raya. Wow, this is way too early game, to be fair. It's interesting that like it paths from here instead of from there. And so it doesn't have the Purifying Flame, basically. Purifying Flame gives you ridiculous amounts of single targets. In return it has like better clear, but I'm already one-shotting trash. I'm literally one-shotting trash, so. Jav, he's doing flag, can be captured. Interesting. The battle standard. Healing per second. So there's no trail. Wait, Holy Aura looks so much different too. Oh no, it's the ward stuff. There's no shot I'm doing that. Has the healing hands also. Okay, back to Forge Guard Electrified. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Look, but don't open video though. Open the how do I open the build guide? God damn it! It's actually build planner. There we go. Okay. Yeah, physical. You see that? Like, it's physical melee. So it's somehow using it, guys. I just don't know how it uses it. It's a forge guide, isn't it? To be able to, like, hold a shield in your offhand. That is very interesting, in fact. Damn. Raspu's there saying, I think you can change to endgame items. Where is the character? You mean this one? What am I looking at? Okay, you mean this one. Not sure. Maybe like within the written guide, there is like another link that is showing you like all the legendaries and stuff. Sun Seal with the throwing and symbols. I think you would rather run like double Red Ring, honestly. Red Ring is just too strong. Too strong. Plus, to Javelin, Vortex Penance. You throw an axe to nearby enemy every time you're channeling. Increased axe throw frequency, warpath, and level of throwing abilities. I don't think so. But Vortex Penance is a level 12 item. This means that like you can certainly, you know, get an LP4 potentially out of Vortex for sure. But I think the reason I'm saying I don't think so is like I would rather go for something that gives Sentinel pluses. It is just too big. Obviously, it's harder to get it, but... Guys, how do I confirm that Jav is actually scaling from the melee attack on the weapon? Like... Fuck shake. Became 0. Of course it became 0. I have an idea. What exactly do you mean? Do you know, like, on the weapon there's like melee physical, melee lightning, etc. But this doesn't have a melee tag. Becomes 0 like in the first click. First click. Okay, that might work. Yeah, this is gonna work. So the dots it creates scales of the initial hit. Does the initial hit scale from the weapon? The weapon's base damage? It must, right? Because I found something really insane. If that's the case, I found something that's like absolutely insane to make a character out of. Look. Look at the strident. There's a 44-second Void Knight Jav build. 45-second Uber Abbey. No, I don't want to do like any. I just want to do something like that does electric, like lightning damage smite basically with the Jav. And I was looking at like just here to see if like people are actually playing some sort of like a why does this change all the time, by the way? Yeah, Jav and smite at the same time sort of a deal. And there is one over here that's like a Forge Guard electrified. But I don't know if I would like to play a Forge Guard though. Minion strength. This became like another... like where did the smites go? There's no smites here. It's so funny. That build is incomplete. Let's just go. I don't really have like so much time today, so I'm just gonna like develop a character a little bit. I think we have a lot of gold anyways. Like I can just respec anytime I want to another mastering. Like I have 5 million gold, so that's fine. I don't think I've ever seen this loading screen before. In the meantime, Surge, maybe check it out. See if you can confirm that melee lightning damage, melee physical damage, etc. is actually like working on Jav. No, Monkin, I haven't. Hey, by the way. I'm getting stunned. It was funny. He stunned me like every swing. Think so, at least. Mana consumption of this ability at the start of the game is ridiculous. What is this? I need to talk to him now. Never seen that either. It's like lifting a sword up if you press an empty button. Here you come. I'm out of coffee again. It doesn't really matter, right? So like level 19, 6, 15, 12. Okay. I guess I could have a shield after all, it seems. Catch. %7 movement speed. Probably want to be like dragging one of these into the boss fight, right? So this one doesn't really give you, what, like movement speed? Yeah, no movement speed, just stun duration. Am I done? Oh. Open the gates! I think you do not need to do this, by the way. Yep. Generic increases to the main skill. Your case, Javelin increases dots like time rods. I don't know if this is the case for Electrify though. Don't really... Okay. I just want to be able to jab with my new weapon. That's all. You know, whatever I need to scale, I'll scale it, but I'm trying to understand if the weapon is good for jab to begin with. It's a spear, right? Like, otherwise, I think you don't really utilize it. You could also do, like, I guess, Warpath Lightning or something, which wouldn't be too bad, with, like, Smite procs. I think there's such a build out there. So, Lightning Warpath with Smite procs might not be too bad. But the first thing that came to my mind with that weapon alone is, yeah, Jav. I'll show you the weapon one more time, and maybe, like, you tell me what you think. Oh, tag. Very nice. Strength. $41 unspent points. Is there any point spending my points right now, like when I'm, you know, level 7 before getting to... I don't know if I want to go through that. If the points are shared between the characters, I wonder why they're resetting every time. Interesting. Larger area but costs more mana per second. Decent. 12 is around the corner. Double movement speed for level 19. Okay, I won't really use this. All I'm missing is a helm. What's a leveling helm? Some defensive helm. Eh. Level 24, level 10. Cold resistance, immune to blind and chill. Peak of the mountain? I don't think I have such a thing. There's calamity though. Fire skill, I'm not even utilizing your fire skills here. I think that's okay. Don't really have a relic either. like, since you can imprint stuff, I suppose you're supposed to spend your points. Next time I'm in town, I need to spend my points in Weaver 3. I think so. Maybe the boots, actually. Let's pick up the boots. One speed. It's a waste of time. Into my mana. Do we even meet champions? I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. We can max out like lizards, I guess. I don't know. It just specifically says like in your echoes, so don't really know. I'll leave it like this for now. What was this again? Drop uniques, champions, sure. Okay, I want to Sentinel uniques, I think. This was such a huge one, by the way. So sad. It doesn't work there. This won't work either, but it's okay. Okay. It feels so satisfying when it spreads, man. Look at this. Just touching like one of them and it splits the ore. Guess you don't really need to like go movement speed on the warpath so much right now. Doesn't feel that way. Don't really know like how to scale it towards the later on section. Need to be able to like get myself to level 70-ish before doing any theory crafting for the spear, so some sort of like a void attacker, I suppose, like you go two-hander, probably. But then selecting Paladin doesn't necessarily give you much. You could select a Paladin engine and still put points into like Void Knights, I suppose. That would be kind of troll, but still would work. So like any ignite, it's all on Warpath 3. Yeah, this is where you're supposed to be going for, I think. Okay. Just do ignite it, it's a bit fun now. The ignite chance isn't too bad, by the way. That's funny. Do I really have only one of those? Okay. What level am I? 11? Okay, the rings are around the corner. My character is gonna blast afterwards. You can do the maximum distance and kill threshold, but yeah, final blow has a chance to put frailty to disarming. I think that's huge, by the way. I really like that one. Cooldown recovery is kind of cool too. Have 5 points into lunge, 4 points into whirl. Please. I have so many passives available. How am I so strong right now? Does this give me a chance to ignite? Yeah, 100% ignite chance. It's completely destroyed this guy. So 100% ignite chance is pretty huge for me. Ever since I converted my damage to flames, it is pretty crazy. Immolate your foes with the Conjured Phoenix. This guy was tankier than the boss over there. Something on. Still burning for 200 per tick. There's an arena helm over there. I might look into helms to give some elemental resistance, and then afterwards I do 0 mana cost warpath basically. That'd be nice, I guess. Gloves are available. The gloves are giving me elemental resistance. Now I could do it actually. Elemental raise and melee attack speed. It's ridiculous for ignites stacking. The attack speed feels awesome, man. What is this? Okay, we're clicking this guy, so that like the cost is 1 now. Oh, enters the rift to unlock your mastery, of course. Can already become a paladin. Is it paladin though? Like lightning support basically is what I need, right? Lightning penetration, lightning pen, even more damage to electrified is very interesting. What the fuck? But that doesn't scale though, it's just 5%, right? Electrify chance, shock chance, lightning res shred chance. You deal more lightning damage over time for 2 added critical multiplier above the base. Oh, I have a lot of crit multi, by the way. It would be very interesting. Does Warpath go like lightning? Full lightning Warpath? Is it the thing? Oh, there's no lightning Warpath, is there? Damn. So we would need to play something else than Warpath, basically. Yeah. Because there is a smite chance Warpath, right? So it would have been kind of interesting, but there's only flames, it seems like. This node right over here is very interesting, guys. The 5 points, deal more lightning damage over time. Yeah, that is like very interesting to me. Because I'm gonna have insane amounts of crit multi, I think. Like, just the weapon itself is coming with like 270% or something. It's pretty crazy. Right, I'll be a paladin for now. We can certainly like respec later on. One spent, unspent. A regular route, I guess. This will give me a passive as well. Maybe items, but rather late game, late game, I suppose, right? Yeah, late game thing. Okay. Yeah, if there's a way to like convert Warpath to fully lightning in like a reasonable fashion, then that might be a thing, by the way. Because then you play smite lightning as well. It just goes crazy. Yo, what's up, Keshak? Hey, hey. Last Epoch is grindy. It's cool. I'm playing hardcore. That's been alright. Just sentinel enjoyments, basically. Quite a few sentinels. Character's just like outperforming the others right now, and I really enjoy playing it, so. Not sure if they updated the graphics or not. Yeah, maybe it is a bit. The problem is you don't generate mana while spinning, so you need to have 0 cost on spin as well if you ever want to recharge. Your lunge is already costing mana, of course, so. How you doing, man? Soon we have a vacation together. That's coming close. I didn't really tell Alex about it. He's going to be hyped. Yeah, there's a calamity here. plenty there. Healing Hands, Attunement, Elemental Res, Void Res, Physical Res, Health. 5 points over here is so huge, by the way. Divine Bolt. Fire Spell and Attunement. I have the Minecraft stuff. Is there a residual coughing going on, or you had the sickness? Flu, yeah, 2 weeks, all the shit. Hope you fully recover though. As long as you fully recover, like it's whatever, it's past. I'm doing alright. Playing like Warcraft Classic as usual, World of Warcraft Classic, and quite a bit of ARPGs again. Apart from that, like also Volking, Taker of Alex. That's all. I guess like a little bit of penetration. I've taken like 3% block rates from there. We actually have like 19% block chance. Maybe I convert this to something else. Poison res, sure. Why not? Fizz res. Nothing is broken, guys. Can't really have that. Okay, so I was thinking you put something on here. Maybe something like Necro res, I was thinking. Yeah, -8. Our resistances are looking beautiful. Let's play. My movement speed is going to be feeling amazing when I hit level 19, which is in 3 levels. We're checking the War Tales. I've seen you play War Tales, and I checked out the Steam page because of it. Feels like an expensive game to play though, with lots of DLCs that you kind of want to be purchasing if you get into it. It was looking very interesting otherwise. Whole body. Great game, new DLCs, yeah. I went to the doctor twice and he said you have a big flu. I think we were quite lucky with like the flu this year. Most of the time we get it like at least twice. And you know the doctors, like they basically try and like let it pass by itself. Which is probably the smartest thing to do, but obviously your sickness takes its toll on your body. This year though, it was fairly lucky. Look at this idol. I'm picking this up. Yeah, War Tales looked like something that might be very interesting to stream, by the way. Like it was looking pretty cool. Don't know. Tactical Mountain Blade. Saving on medicine for me to suffer. Oh, yeah. I had my family from Turkey like send me medicine, not even kidding. It's like technically not possible to do it. But my aunt was like, let's just fucking try it, you know? And it did come, so it did arrive, so. While spinning, you leave behind a burning trail that ignites enemies each second. If the ignite has been converted to time rods, okay. Ignites in trail each second. Ignite duration increase. I think this is interesting. I don't know. What about the attack speed? We cannot like increase our attack speed, or for each second you continues to spin. Yeah, bleed chance is converted to ignite chance, but like only 10 seconds. That's 10%. The duration is huge though. Melee fire damage to ignites. Warpath hits deal more melee fire damage to ignited enemies. And ignite it inflicts as an additional fire penetration. Right, I'll click this, but I'll click that one next, I guess. I don't know. 2 points, yeah. It's getting so late game. No impact. Okay. Continue. I bet you that's the case. Nah, they're just very hesitant on like, or conservative when it comes to like writing down antibiotics, basically, yeah. Giving antibiotics. It's always the case. I think in this game, this is like the only map with like a dynamic respawn. As you walk, everything just respawns all the time. I don't know what the hell is wrong with this map, but that's the case. Little bit of movement speed now. I think I want to find a relic. Increase fire damage, maybe, maybe. You never know. Our shield is fine still. What would you put on this though? Apparently I need more Fizzers, by the way. Interesting. Okay. Let's put like Fizz and Necrotic maybe? Or Fizz and Void maybe. Since the thing that I'm like removing is also just that. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. Lucky stuff. Select activities. What sort of activities? Maybe like send them to me as well. Yeah. Oh, that's good to take the Holy Aura there. And what would you do on the Holy Aura? Like Elemental Res Endurance? Ignite Chance, but like it's so low though. Fire Pen. Fire Pen might be interesting. Global Fire Damage. Let's just do a little bit of offensive stuff. Healing Hands. Yeah, maybe later. Like, are we portaling or? After all that crafting sesh, we still have only 20% necrotic resistance. That's some like a decentish click later on for Paladin for some health and necrotic res. Couple of levels I think away. the animation of Warpath is completely different. And you're using flames, which looks really cool, by the way. Like, the physical version looks very bad. Second, it's so annoying that like it's a header. So there are champions while leveling as well. Meeting time, enjoy. Have a good day. Thanks for dropping by, Keshak. I'll check it out. I'll also show it to Sekina. Why can't I pick you up? My rip is so strong right now. Like 3 points to spend probably, maybe even more. There's something wrong with teleporting to town right now, and it's really, really annoying. Is that like lagging or something? I'm not sure. Only 5% ignite is really underwhelming in my opinion. Just never mind putting points into that. Okay, it's exactly 5, right? 5%. Why is it so low? Five penetration with ignite. So we're becoming ignites now. Apparently. What the hell? Fire skills. Is this a fire skill? It's not a fire skill. Why isn't it a... Okay, it is a fire skill. This is beautiful. Beautiful. 150% chance to ignite now. I am staying. There was a pop-up saying like you want to return. Penetration with ignites. Bleed chance from all sources is converted. Yeah. So 3k gold. Arena Helm with Vitality. It drops right now. At level 23, you're ending up finding a T6 Vitality item. Kinda like my arm right now, it's alright. What do I want to do here? Maybe even more ignite chance, who knows? So he also puts like 100 more ignite chance, so single targets should be crazy right now. This one. Doesn't even give at the end. Strength per point. 5 red shred with ignite, I guess, right? For strength. Interesting. Bonjour, impulsive. Good Monday to you. Spread it out. Oh. Spin to win time. I am messing around a little bit. Found a weapon that I like got excited to make a character out of, but not sure how it's gonna play out. Don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing for it. So we'll just test stuff. For now I'm leveling up some sort of like an ignite warpath. Which is pretty interesting. The AoE increase. I'm kind of going the wrong way actually. I'm gonna go here. Oh, maybe not. I got played. Fire pen with ignite and then fire red shred per 2 strength. It's not really that high though. The area increase feels awesome by the way with the warpath. There you are. Actually think about like where I want to put my points here. Oh, okay. There was one more point there actually. Fine. So transitioning between maps don't have that lag, but Teleporting back to town has. $28 stacks, 31 stacks. 31 was like the highest I've seen. Poison cleanse, increased healing, elemental resistance, attack speed. Attack speed is interesting, I suppose. Critical strike chance. Grants you and your allies critical strike chance. Active duration is lasting longer, but the cooldown is also bigger. Yeah, melee hits applying flame burst is pretty interesting, to be fair. That might be okay. Fire Inquisition. This might be like kind of fun to play with. I'll try that. Guys, unfortunately I have to go. I'm gonna go pick up my son from the school. I'm even like a little bit late because this is kind of fun to play. Thank you for watching. I'll continue this leveling tomorrow, most likely. Have a good day.